Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Okay, we have another offering for you. This is the ITALERI Crusader Mk1. The kit number is 6432. It's in 1/35 scale. It says on the box here, decals or decals or transfers or stickers for 4 variants. Figures not included. Now, I've had a quick look around the box and it's got 2012 on it. I don't know if that's true or not. I just don't know. On the edge of the box, just showing you a few pictures of the actual tank when it's finished. So we'll open the box and have a little look, see what we've got inside it. Alright, kick off with, on top we have got the workshop pamphlet, workshop manual. We'll have a look at that in a second. And we have one bag of parts, and right in the bottom we have a very small sheet of decals, decals, transfers or stickers, whichever you would like to call them is fine by me. So I'll get rid of that box, move that over there, and we shall have a little look at the instructions when the camera decides to focus. Pamphlet form. I'm going to have to change my glasses. Pamphlet form, different languages, telling you a little bit about the tank by the look of it. Everyone by English. Right. Inside we've got sprue wraps, all numbered up. That's a good start. We have number 1, assembly of the lower hull and suspension units. I'm hoping you can see that from up there. You can. Nothing too mad. Then we have step 2, drilling some holes as normal. Then the lower goes to the top of the hull. Then we have wheels, and I'm hoping we have better luck with these wheels than what poor John did with his T55, but we won't go into that. Then we've got the front fenders and front plate to go on. Step 5, drive sprocket and the engine plate for the back. Then we've got the engine vents going on, and then we've got the actual, oh look, it's got wheel hubs. We've actually got the hubs going on. I suppose that's going to make it nice and easy to paint, because you can paint the tyres in first and then they just slot in afterwards. That might be quite good. Moving on. I hate pamphlets, get you into a right 2 and 8. Right, moving on. Smaller items going on, nothing to write home about. We've actually got some air intakes for the engine going on there, and we've also got, I never know what that is, if it's a fuel drum or what. It must be an external fuel drum, must be. It's a bit like the T35s and things like that. So theirs weren't connected up, were they? Right, we shift along now to the turret, not too many bits in it. The gun and gun mantlets, it has got a little bit of a breach to it, not that much, so there can't be much interior. There's no interior at all. Shifting on, we've got the little turret on the front. Now, I've seen on quite a few of them, I think that's the later ones, the turret is actually taken off. So I don't know if I can do a little bit of a conversion on this. We'll have to wait and see. Then we go on to the tracks and the side skirts, towing cables. And that's it. That is it. Then we've got some marking options. 7th Armoured Division, North Africa. Unknown, North Africa. So we've got quite a few options there of paints. Colour callouts. None. Can't find any colour callouts. No colour callouts at all. We've got them in Model Master, and we've got them in their own colours, which is a bit of a letdown. I think it's about time, you know, manufacturers sort of did the full range. Give us all a chance to get the right colours. But by the look of it, they're all flat black, gloss silver, flat rust, flat wood, gunmetal, gloss white. That is a lot of colours. No sand or anything like that. Strange. And we've got some ones here, flat sand. And we've got flat medium grey, flat gunship grey, flat sand. Oh well, I've got plenty of them in stock. Right, that's the destructions. Now I shall put you on pause, drop the camera down, and we'll have a look at these parts. Right, I did forget to mention that there is 3 sprues altogether plus tracks. I didn't mention that when I took the bag out of the box. Parts. Yes, not too bad. There don't seem to be any flash. Well, a little bit of flash around them tow cables and around the handles, but nothing too spectacular, nothing really jumping out at me. Drive sprockets, they look okay. Plenty of little bits. There's a little bit of flash around them. I don't know what they're, hooks or something like that. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Mind you, we said that about the T55. It looked okay. When it came to going together, it weren't that good. Wheels look okay. Yeah. Yep, that's what sprue is that? Doesn't say. Well, we'll put that one across there. Next sprue in. We got that up the right way. We'll start on the front. Quite a bit of detailing on the fenders, on the side skirt, should I say. They're the discs for the wheels, just flat and plain. And we're looking at the back side of most of this stuff now. Gone all quiet on you there. I was too busy watching. Sorry about that. Yeah, the bits don't look too bad. Let's turn it over. Look at the sprues that side. Parts that side. You got riveting. Bit of a sink mark there and there. Just see them little dimples in there. There's the gun. It's got flash on it, nothing to write home about. And the fuel drum for the back. Some tool boxes, storage boxes. And that's about it for that sprue. They don't look too bad. They don't look too bad. It's just the proof's in the pudding when you actually come to putting these together. Right, upper hull. Yeah, it's got detail on it. I suppose with a wash and that, it's going to stand out. Plenty of little rivets and bits and pieces, so that's not too bad. That's the bottom half of the turret. Like I say, there's not really a great deal to really look at. Top half of the turret, always got nice, you can see all the rivets on it. That looks pretty good. Now I'm going to want my hatch open, so by the look of it, they're the two pins that guide the top in, so I'm going to have to do something about them when I come to build it. And right the way across here, we have the lower hull. Plain, straightforward, simple, I think to write home to mum about. Top half of it, like I say, there's not a great deal in this kit. I'll probably end up, by the time I finish this, wishing I got the Bronco one, or I think Tammy will do one as well. I might even give them a go. Like I say, nothing too spectacular. I'll be quite happy to build that. I was quite happy to build that until I found them. Yeah, there's some really bobby dazzlers there. I should probably have to lay them out flat in some warm water or something like that and try and get them straight. Because I don't know even if they do aftermarket ones for the. I shall have to have a look in Historics, see what they do. So watch this space. These might go on, they might not. If I can get a aftermarket set at a reasonable price, I might put an aftermarket set on. And I might even have a look around for an aftermarket photo edge set just to bling it up a little bit. But we'll see about that. You can actually do a lot with them. So that's it. Oh, where would they go? Decals, decals, transfers or stickers. Nothing too much there, just I suppose there's enough there to do. It says 4 versions. 1, 2, 3. I suppose, yeah, because they're all different numbers there. So we've got 4 versions. And the front and back number. So I don't know what these, what their decals or transfers or stickers or whatever they want to call them are like. I've never used them before. There's a first time for everything. So that's the whole lot on this little tank. Thank you very much for joining me, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.